Who wants
to play Huniepop.
at 3 in the morning?
Oh boy, 3 a.m.
As very well shown a few moments ago, I was awaiting this game with open arms. And just as a preface, I'm sorry if everything seems a bit rushed, but I played through the game in about a night, or one sitting actually. So I may be missing a few things and the details are gonna be like really weird, but don't tell me you're here for an actual review, alright? Come on. Anyways, following the original Huniepop is Huniepop 2. Unlike Honeycam, it's not a weird sibling, rather a twin, meaning it's canon and it comes 2 years after the first game. I feel like I can make that into a joke somewhere, but that's just twice the work. Please blacklist me. Much like the previous mentioned 2s, before there's 2 girls you have to deal with rather than 1. To start from the absolute beginning, you have 3 game modes. Chad/Stacy, which is easy mode, average guy, which is normal mode, and incel, which is hard mode. Honestly, I couldn't be bothered to figure out what the specific limitations and challenges are, so I just went with normal. Also, the option for any or outie is relative to poly, so any is female, outie is a male. If you choose female, then the CG is like sort of censored. It's just really weird, but that's there. And then the codes, just pause when I enter them. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and say them all out, but I will say for the moo one, there's 13 O's. And now we get on to the story. There's sort of a story in this game. I mean, for the first game, it was just like we were some guy fucking bitches just to fuck bitches. Now, times have changed. We're doing it to save the world. I honestly don't know how to explain it, but the game knows how to.
To make a long story short, there are these 2, like, evil space hookers that are about to be awoken. And if they don't get some wicked good dick, they're probably gonna destroy the galaxy.
Truly amazing storytelling if I do say so myself. Along with the story development, there's an introduction of new girls and gameplay mechanics. I guess I'll start with mentioning the girls. Lola, she was from the first game, she's black. Leilani, she was in Honeycam Studio, she's Polynesian, like the flavor. Ashley, she's new and she's Australian, that's all you need to know.
God, forget you, man.
Jessie, she was from the first game, but now she's even more of a whore. Abia, she's new and insatiably horny.
69? Yeah, never mind. It's hopeless.
Polly is new and she's trans, that's what the option at the start is for. Nora, I think she's from Honeycam. I'm honestly too lazy to check, but she's Hispanic, sells cocaine, and steals. I swear to God the joke wrote itself. Brooke, she was in Honeycam and she's like the MILF school teacher type. Candace was in Honeycam as well. She's the stupid country whore girl type, you know?
My invisible friend's name is Sparkles. She's the doggy.
The further and further I get into these characters, the more and more my mental degrades. Sarah was in Honeycam as well, and she's like a super weeb. Like, point of view, you're in the Japanese class weird, alright? Please just listen to this.
Oh, like anime and manga and video games? Oh, and hentai too. I'm so jealous.
At this point, my mental, I was banging my keyboard. I couldn't handle it. Lillian, she was in Honeycam as well. She's a stereotypical goth edgy girl, and it really makes me wonder who wrote these characters, because they're actually like, they're bad, but because they're bad, they're good.
I'm wasted and let a bunch of guys have their way with me. Do you think my parents would like that?
Smooth.
And then finally we have Zoe. She was a Honeycam. She's black too. Looking back at Lola and Jessie, I feel like my Honeycam explanation was right. I mean, Lola got evolved into a whore, so I don't know, man. I feel like I was pretty spot on with it. Where's everybody else, huh? They're back at the fucking studio. Anyways, now we talk about the gameplay. So, you know, like the title implies, it's double dates, so that means you're handling 2 girls at once. I know I'm shit at explaining things, but I'll try my best here. So pre-date, there is a compatibility thing in the center, meaning you can go on a date with both of them if they're compatible. There's multiple compatibilities. I'm not gonna go over them. I don't even know them, okay? So when you talk, you get an extra move, but it takes 2 stamina. Depending on the option that you choose, you also get a seed or 2. And then for the shop, you use the seeds that you get from dates and talking to buy items. And you hover over the items to see what they do and how much they cost and all that. Gifts, they're determined before the date like in the first game, but 4 of them can be assigned to 1 girl rather than just 6 of them you can use on anybody. The skills you get by giving smoothies to girls, they're universal like the first game, but the girls won't take the flavor corresponding with their least favorite trait. Now for the actual date part, there's 1 central bar rather than 2 separate ones, but the thing is you can't just focus on 1 girl because they lose stamina. Once they lose all their stamina, they get exhausted, meaning you can't go back to them until it's full again. Also, if you match broken hearts, the girl instantly loses all her stamina and gets upset until the bar is reached. You can regain stamina by matching the pentagon things and by switching off the girls and making a move. You switch off by either clicking on the other girl or right clicking. And once you finish the date, instead of getting honey, you get seeds, which is basically the money for this game. But those seeds correspond with a certain trait. So like romance seed, talent seed, you get what I'm saying. Everything else is basically the same, except you don't have to wait till night to get the bonus round, as they call it. Anyways, that's all I gotta go over. Like, comment, subscribe, show your dog, tell your sister. I don't know, man. I played for like an hour or 2 just to get everything situated for the script. But I plan on streaming it Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wink, wink. Twitch TV/ShyGod, by the way. And I'm not sure if there's any unlockable characters. I wouldn't be surprised if there were, but I'll make a video on them and when I unlock them. As for a rating, I give it a 3 out of 10 because where the fuck is Celeste, huh? But I sure do love Q.